Hey guys, Luton here, and this week has all been about solo play. I played a lot of games where it was just me in the game. I did some streams, and I got to tell you, it was brutally painful. We had some shocking rounds, and I think it does just go to show that having a squad with you is an unbelievably strong advantage in a game of Battlefield 4. Now, in this round, I was trying to do the best I could to support my team. I was trying to flank to bases, cap bases, and I was also trying to get behind enemy lines to cap some of those bases. Now, this is something that's always really important to do, is when you can get back onto the the conquest bases which are near to the enemy's main home base. This will draw their attention, pull them off of those bases on the center and your area of the map, and it should give your team the ability to then more easily push forward and take control of those positions. And hey, if the enemy don't move back to cap that position, it's still an advantage to you, because then people can spawn there and attack them from the rear. So both ways it's a really good thing to do. However, it just goes to show that unless your team actually take control and advantage of those situations, your efforts can just be totally in vain, and it really doesn't make any difference whatsoever. And that is the difficult thing about playing solo. You can make the right moves, you can be positive, proactive, you can try and get involved in the game as best that you can, and if people don't support you, and if the team doesn't get on board with that, if they have their own agenda, and by the way, I'm not saying that that's what they should do, because as we all know, Battlefield 4, you can play it any which way you want, you can screw around, you can do this, you can do that, it doesn't matter. But if you have a certain strategy in mind and the team doesn't support it, it's just not going to work. And that's the difficulty always, obviously, as we know, with public games. Now here we are, I was moving back on there, I was trying to control those bases back towards the base, put a bit of support, they didn't want to lose it, but look at the situation now. We're so down, we're about 80 tickets down, we're losing a lot of bases. I am trying to move towards A, I'm trying to create that kind of rear guard, I'm trying to cap at the bases, but I'm stuck now behind the lines and there are enemy all over the place. This guy's moving up here, and I was just dropping this one in here. I was trying to sort of just move forward steadily, get behind, stay in cover. There's enemy all over the place and they're respawning back here. The last thing I need is a tank driving over me or some snipers shooting me off the hilltop. So I'm trying to just sort of stay incognito, move out of the way and move to the base. Now, normally your squad may assist you, but in this round again, the squad was not particularly helpful. I really was very isolated, and there wasn't a lot I could do about that other than try and play it as cool as I could do. Now look right here, I'm staying prone, here goes the tank, doesn't even see me. And this is the thing, Battlefield 4 is such an intense, full-on game that you often feel like you've got to be in the action 24/7. But I think from my own point of view, playing some other games and my general kind of playstyle, which often is a little bit more conservative, I tend to sort of take it a bit easy, take it a bit slow. You don't always need to go for that crazy rush. The key is knowing when to make that crazy rush, and you'll see that in another video coming up where I play some rush gameplay, and in that you really have got to put the metal on and sort of go full throttle. But here we are, managed to make it to the base safely despite enemy all over the place. Look at the situation we're in now. We're in spawn cap situation, and it's critical that we have this position right now. If I hadn't moved to A at this point in time, and you can see there the scores, if I hadn't moved to this point in time right now, the whole team would have been spawn capped and trapped there, and we probably wouldn't have been able to get out at all, because that's the way the other team are playing. But we managed to get here to this position. Helicopter, there we are, some support from the enemy team coming in, and it's unsurprising that a team this proactive are starting to get on here straight away. A failed S4, although a bit of weird lag right here. Here we go, so totally miss, but then get a vehicle hit? What the hell is that about? Little note to myself that I think I need to go back to using RPGs. Those S4s are only good in certain situations, but on the other hand, I could have just bloody hit it if I'd have aimed a little bit better there, but never mind. Regardless, we cap the base and defend against those two guys, and now this gives our team an advantage. We've got a whole opportunity here, despite the fact that we're like 100, 200 tickets down at this point in time, but still it gives the team the ability to move out and get away from those bases, and that's often the thing to do as well. It's even if you're in a spawn trap situation, grab a fast mover, grab a four-wheeler, get out there, try and flank to some of those outside bases. But again, look at this, further on into the game now, and we're still in no better situation. I'm trying the best that I can. We moved back up, they capped A, and then I moved to B, we secured that. I'm trying to now move back towards the base. I figure, hey, look, I can flank up to E. Maybe that gives my guys a staging point to get down onto C or something. You don't know. But, I mean, regardless, even when you're in these shocking rounds where everything seems to be going wrong, still got to try your best. I mean, I was going some rounds this week where I was going like double negative KDs, and the guys in the stream saw this and saw the frustration. And the guys on the stream when I was playing were like, Luton, don't take this, get out of here, find a better game. And I was like, no, I must stay in the game and battle through, no matter how. And it was just to kind of prove a point of how shocking some public games can be. And from a producer as well, you know, when you're always playing with people that you know, when you're always playing those tight squads, when you're always creating like dominating situations and wrecking other teams, and you guys see this when we play squad up, because we have we have 5 guys all very competent, you see the difference that makes in a game compared to when you're playing solo. It makes a significant difference. But I think as a producer as well, you know, I want to show you guys sometimes when you're in public games, I want to feel the pain that some people have. However, okay, this just goes always towards my highlighting point that if you don't have a clan, if you don't have people to play with, join one. Join a clan. Join my clan. Join Veritas Gaming, okay? I'll put the link below. If you don't have a clan for Battlefield 4, PC, or PS4, PS3, Xbox, whatever you play, there's usually a squad that we can accommodate, alright? I'll put the link below. I'm going to actually make a trailer sort of for the clan pretty soon anyway, talking about the clan in a little bit more detail. But the long and short of it is, we've been around for quite a few years. Everybody's entirely super friendly. They're good people to play with, and you get what you put out of it, okay? A little thing to note here, look at this. I went up the staircase right there, saw a claymore. I destroyed it. The guy knows I'm coming. I made a little flank round here, and sure enough, he's watching the stairs where I was going to be. So again, a little bit of mind games there, okay? If you think there's an enemy and he knows you're there, move around him. Don't go up that staircase because you're going to be dead. Anyway, that's this round today, guys. I just wanted to show a little bit of the action from this gameplay, a little bit of mind, sort of tactical stuff going on there, and have some more stuff come out this week. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for some more Battlefield 4.